Hello and welcome to your Monday complementary session, which is the heart and soul transformation session. And these particular sessions are to help us learn simple techniques, simple soul healing and self-healing techniques that help us transform all aspects of life. Every one of these practices helps us either with one, and as you transform one aspect, there'll be a ripple effect within all areas of your life. So today we're focusing on bringing gratitude. So using the power of gratitude, the frequency of gratitude to transform our lives. It could be any aspect of our life. It could be physical, emotional, mental, our relationships, finances, etc. So gratitude is known to be key for progress. As you focus on the good things you have in your life, even your challenges sometimes teach you lessons. Being grateful for those as well, to identify whatever lessons you've learned or whatever you need to transform, and actually, take steps to transform those aspects, help you in your life. So gratitude for identifying those things as well. When you have challenges, when you have issues, then you know where to focus. So gratitude is not just for the good things, but every single day, trying to incorporate gratitude in your life in simple ways. Like, for instance, first thing in the morning, when you wake up, last thing before you go to sleep, that actually does help. And as you do it more, sometimes, initially you'll be like, yeah, but why am I doing it? Because I lived life all this time. I think I took life for granted. I don't think I ever actually sat down and said, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, I'm grateful for the life I have. And since I've been on this journey of soul healing, of self healing, of transformation, I actually apply gratitude on autopilot sometimes now. Every little thing sometimes reminds me of my own gratitude towards whatever I'm learning, whatever I've, experienced at that moment. But gratitude also actually helps you bring perspective, to whatever is happening in your life, what you have in your life, as compared to what you don't. Sometimes our own sort of expectations cause our disappointments. So when we're expecting things to go in a certain way, it could be any aspect of your life. It's not just about setting business goals or finance goals or really goals in your life. It could be any aspect of even a relationship. You have expectations, right? Whether it's a mother-son, whether it's a husband-wife, whether it's sibling relationships, there's expectations involved. And when the expectations don't go according to, plan, according to your expectations, when things don't go in a relationship as well, and it causes a ripple effect throughout your emotional body, your mental body, sometimes your physical body, your pain could cause issues in all these aspects as well. It's a ripple effect. So when you're experiencing negative, but some of it is in our control, our expectations are in our control. Sometimes, yeah, unexpectedly, you might receive something negative that may not be in your control. And that is fine. But the realization thereafter, when you go through negative, there's a realization, which I experience quite a lot in my life, is, oh wow, I learned a lesson from this. Never to do this again, never to repeat some particular aspects again. But many of times when you bring gratitude into it, it actually shows you the progression. Many times, especially if you're in my monthly membership, I also remind the monthly members to have a journal, a diary, where you're noting down what is happening in your life that's going great. Yeah, so you can see the progress and you can celebrate it. But you'll also be grateful for those aspects. But I also request you to put down those points where you're still seeing challenges. And by all means, be grateful that you can still identify those. If you see the challenge, if you don't even know the challenge, the fact that you need to identify them, put them down in your diary, and then you can transform them. Because if you ignore it, or if you brush it under a carpet, you're never going to acknowledge that it is there in your life, and you may not be able to transform it. So anyhow, all these practices that we're doing, small or big. If you're in the monthly membership, you're receiving even more. You're receiving 3 to 4 layers of healing every time. So you're receiving quite big transformations. Whatever you're doing is helping you go one step closer to your overall transformation, to boosting your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality, to developing a healthy soul, heart, mind, and body, to bringing that balance, calmness, equanimity, wellness within your life. You're one step closer the more you do the transformation. But that doesn't mean you're going to go 2 steps back at times, because you will be encountered with sometimes unknowing, unexpected negative information from the external world sometimes. Sometimes even internally, if your health actually deteriorates and you don't know why. You've been doing everything for your health to go forward, but then it starts deteriorating. And you will actually go 1 or 2 steps back, sometimes even further. It might be 10 steps back. But as you do these practices with me, especially if you're in the monthly membership, I keep on emphasizing it because it is ongoing transformation. It helps you boost your foundation. It helps you build the inner resilience that you need to fight, to transform. When we say fight, it sounds negative, but in order to transform, you really need to acknowledge and say, I don't want this negative information, right? That's the way. In order to heal and transform, you need to acknowledge that it does exist and it will happen again and again. We are human beings. Even after doing all these, high frequency practices, we will still be encountered with the lower frequencies from time to time in our lives. We are human beings. So all these unexpected situations or challenges may cause our 2 steps back. They may cause us to actually, but if you have been working on your resilience, on your, developing a healthy soul, heart, mind, and body, you'll see you'll be much stronger and you'll bounce back much faster. You won't sit in the negative for too long. And the last few weeks, we've been working on the higher frequencies. We started with love, we did forgiveness, compassion, and now we're working on gratitude. And these 4 are also available in the monthly membership every single month. And every single month, it's a different frequency, even though it's the frequency of love. Whatever comes through as a practice is much more different from the last month and the month before that. We also work on our foundation. As you've seen, you can do it pay as you go, or you can just join the membership so that you can receive the unlimited. The practice is there for you, for life. You will get the recording for life. You get the blessing once, but you get the recording for life, and you can practice again and again and again. And I actually go back to my own practices to do them again and again. So, if you can, please join them. You still have time for August. Even if you join by the end of the week, you still have time to catch up on the recordings as well. So I invite you again, please join the monthly membership. We also work on 4 other sessions, which involve stress, burnout, relationships, and finances. These are very crucial in our lives, and we go through different kinds and levels and percentages of these aspects in our lives as well, negative and positive. And it's an ongoing process of transformation. Wherever we are in our lives, whichever part that we need. Sometimes we need more love. Sometimes we need to transform more stress. Sometimes our relationships need more attention. So this is like an overall transformation for all aspects of your life. So the details will be in the section below. Please do join me. And the other details that you'll find is the next financial abundance workshop. That only happens twice a year, and it helps you transform various aspects within our finances, our relationships, our limiting beliefs, etc. So, love you all, and let us start with this practice now. Start with a grounding practice so that we can identify what's going on. We can do a scan, and also a scan within our heart to see what level of gratitude we have for everything in our lives. Everything in our lives. Although you won't identify this in a 1 second scan. So that's why I invite you to join every single time we're doing the gratitude practice in the monthly membership. Keep on joining, and you can watch that and do that practice as many times, and every single time you'll identify a different aspect of your life to be grateful for. So let us sit up straight, allow your spine to be in alignment so that your chakras are aligned within your body. Place one hand on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen, and gently close your eyes. You can roll back your shoulders if you need to remove any tension within the shoulders. And gently breathing into your lower abdomen as far as you can. Not forcing the breath, just use your natural sort of rhythm of your body. Follow your body's natural rhythm. Follow nature's way. And breathing out. Breathing in, allow yourself to just ground, to go into stillness. And out. One more time, breathing in. And out. Just take a moment to do the scan. Start with your physical body. Just do a scan, head to toe. Check for any aches, any pains within your physical body. Anything that you're able to identify right now. Then bring your attention to your heart, your emotional body. Just see if you have anything negative within. You could have loads of positive emotions. Just check what's happening within your emotional body. And also check the level of gratitude you have right now for every aspect of your life. Because some areas of our life may still be depleted in gratitude. Because are we 100% grateful for everything that's happening in our life? I doubt it. So there may be places in our life, areas that we need to bring more gratitude to transform negative information. Finally, just bring your attention to your mental body, your brain. Just see how you're feeling within your brain. And just, identify everything. We're going to do the scan again at the end. It always changes. Everybody watching this recording, even myself coming to this tomorrow, will be a different aspect that I'll be identifying. So every single time, just keeping your heart open to new possibilities from every meditation that you'll come across, especially in this channel. If you're on this channel, you'll find that every time you do even the same session, you will find a different result every single time. Now we're going to connect to our inner soul, saying hello, connecting soul to soul, heart to heart. This is part of the 6 bar techniques. So if you have been watching all the recordings I've done, we have talked about the 6 bar techniques, the 5 levels of information. So just go and, revisit all of these aspects. And placing your hands on your body is body power. But there's various things about body power as well. Then there's mind power. So visualizing golden light, the creative visualization within. Breath power, we've just applied that right now. Sound power is starting from this invocation and all the mantras, all the sounds. Finally, there's Tao calligraphy power. Tao calligraphy power and soul power are two unique power techniques. They're very unique to soul healing. The others are not as unique, but the application differs. So let's begin with connecting to our inner souls, a soul to soul, heart to heart connection. And again, if you're lying down, if you want to conserve energy, just do the yin. So say it silently, whisper, or in your heart, just, follow the invocation, the mantras. When we're tracing, you do the yin tracing, and I'll come to that when we get to the tracing part of the calligraphy. So let us begin by saying hello to our inner souls. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body, I love you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my heart, my life, I love you. You have the power to transform any negative information within, especially with the power of gratitude, with the frequency of gratitude. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we'll also say hello to the outer souls, which is not limited to the divine realm, to the saints, to the Buddhas. We'll also say hello to the universe, to Mother Earth. Every aspect that actually offers us, even the calligraphy offers us a little bit of their frequency and vibration to transform at a deeper level. Because sometimes, yes, you can do your self-healing, but it will just go to a certain level. But the minute you invite higher souls within the practice, you're receiving their frequency. Even if it's 1%, it's much higher than our own frequency. So invite as many souls, invite as many saints, Buddhas, the Tao, divine, to come and help you. You're already in a field. I've already sort of connected, so you are already experiencing the field. But we also create our own field by saying hello to all these aspects again. So let us connect to the outer souls now. We begin with the divine realm. So we're going to say hello to the divine realm first, and then we'll go to the universe, Mother Earth. So let's do that. Dear Tao, dear Source, dear Divine, dear all of our spiritual fathers and mothers. And you can name any saints, any spiritual beings you want to call in. Dear all of our heavens teams, heaven, gurus, angels, guides. Dear Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and the universe. We love you. We're so grateful. Please will you join us in this practice to increase gratitude in our lives, in our hearts, so that we can transform any of our soul, heart, mind, body challenges, blockages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we'll turn on our treasures. Some of you do have treasures, some of you may not. So we will invite the universal treasure to turn on for us. And then we'll say hello to the calligraphy. So don't worry if you don't understand what a treasure is. If you want to talk further, you can call me. We can discuss this. But just go with the flow. If you understand, that's fine. If you don't, the field, as I said, is going to serve all of us at the level we need to be served. So we just invite it to serve us. So let us do that. Dear all of our Tao and divine treasures, we love you. Please activate for us individually. Please help us with this practice. Dear the universal treasure, Shah's golden healing bowl, we love you. Please activate for everyone watching this session, this recording. We love you. Please activate and help us bring more gratitude in our hearts, in our lives. We're so grateful. And dear the Tao calligraphy of Daganen, greatest gratitude, we love you. Please will you join us and help us receive your frequency and vibration. We are extremely grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we start with the yin part where we're trying to just feel the frequency coming into our heart. So just breathe in, visualize whatever light you want to. Sometimes we say golden light. It could be any color light. Visualization is not the same as actually visibly seeing the light. It's just visualizing it. Visualize golden light coming into your heart. And sometimes our spiritual eye, our third eye, could be open and we can see various pictures, various light. That is slightly different from visualization. So visualization can be done even if your third eye is not open. So just allow that, just visualize, just imagine that light coming in. So let us breathe in a few times. We'll do the yin. Yin means just silent, no movement. We're just allowing the energy, frequency, vibration to come in. And as we breathe out, we're letting any negative information leave our body. So we're just focusing on our heart right now, our physical heart, our emotional heart, our spiritual heart. Let us just focus on that. Bringing in the frequency of gratitude into our heart. And as we breathe out, we're letting go. We're letting go anything that's not serving our level of gratitude. We want to increase our gratitude. So whatever complaint, whatever, mistakes, whatever negativity that's running in our head is not allowing us to increase gratitude in our lives. So just let go of as much as you can. The negativity, the complaints, the challenges. We cannot heal 100% in one session, but we try to let go as much as we can today. And repeat the practice to let go more. So let us do that again, breathing in, allowing the frequency of gratitude to come in. And as you breathe out, you let it go. One more time, let us breathe in into our heart, the frequency of gratitude. As we breathe out, letting go. And just take a moment now to observe whatever frequency, vibration is happening within our heart and our heart chakra, which is by the sternum, throughout your body as well. If there's any sort of frequency, vibration that's helping you to integrate any of these frequencies coming through, and the frequency of gratitude. That doesn't mean if we're just focusing on gratitude, we're just receiving gratitude. They're all interlinked. We're receiving love, we're receiving compassion, we're receiving forgiveness, we're receiving everything. And they're all interlinked to each other. So now we're going to start with adding some tracing. So Tao calligraphy can be, done in a yin way. So yin just means you can just close your eyes and meditate and just receive. You can place your hands toward the calligraphy. Please don't take any pictures because beyond the session, it's not going to help you. It's my energy and frequency because I own the calligraphy. But during this session, I took permission from heaven to serve you with this calligraphy. And I got a yes, so I've brought it on. But there's many as I said, many books that Master Shah has written that have calligraphies and the cards as well are available for purchase. So please ask for the links. I'll send you the links. You can purchase them and you can have your own field. You can create that field as well. So placing your hands on like towards the screen, just receiving the yin frequency, or you could trace with your eyes, that's yin. Yang would be to bring your fingertips together. This is the 5-element mudra, because the 5-element meridians end at the fingertips. As you bring them together, you're also creating acupressure and you're tracing down the calligraphy. Now, the most effective way to trace is to stand up and trace with your dantian. It is a key energy center in your lower abdomen. So it's also called Tai Chi tracing or dantian tracing. So we're going to use our dantian to trace. So standing up with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent so you're not locking it. With your Tai Chi ball, you're just kind of you're tracing with your lower abdomen, but it's the dantian you're tracing with. You can just trace circular movements one way and then the other way. And then when I share the calligraphy, there will be a golden ball animation, so you just follow the animation. So I'm going to share that now so we can trace together. And also be on the side tracing along. We start by chanting or just saying the name of the calligraphy. Now I'll start the animation. Just do as many. If you could stand up just for 5 minutes, you can do that. Or even a minute. Just start tracing in this yang manner, because it will help you develop that lower dantian energy. It will help you boost your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality, and much more. And it helps you also, build your grounding, balance, stamina, resilience as well. So start tracing in this yang way as much as you can. So let us begin with chanting Da Gan En, greatest gratitude. And you can do this in a simple way, or you can, sing. Many of us know the singing, chanting. So I'm going to try do that today. Please join me if you can. Da Gan En, greatest gratitude. 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 And now we're going to do a few affirmations. So just continue. Join us. And let us deal with all of our aspects: physical, emotional, mental, relationship, finances. So we start with a physical aspect. So just think of one aspect in your life that you want to heal, transform, even prevent sickness. So we say, Da Gan En, please help, heal, prevent, transform my. Just name that area. Da Gan En, please heal, prevent, transform my. Thank you. Now moving on to the emotional aspect, you can just focus on your heart and just say, please heal, prevent sickness in my heart or emotional body. Or you can pick on an emotion that's constantly appearing in your life. So let us do that. Da Gan En, please heal, prevent, transform sickness within my heart and emotional body. Daganan, please heal, prevent, transform sickness within my heart and emotional body. Thank you. Now the mental body, the brain. So let us do that. Daganan, please heal, prevent, transform sickness within my mental body, my brain. Daganan, please heal, prevent, transform sickness within my mental body and brain. Thank you. You can pick one particular aspect, especially if you have a condition, a chronic condition. It could be a brain fog, for instance, because as you become older, brain fog can develop even more. Now we're going to go to relationships. You can focus on one, or you could focus on a group of relationships. So let's do that. Daganan, please help, heal, prevent, transform challenges, sickness within my relationship with Daganan. Please heal, prevent, transform sickness, challenges within my relationship with. Thank you. And finally, finances. It could be your relationship. It could be the actual bank account balance, because you need money, especially for your daily needs. Or it could be limiting beliefs that's stopping you from growing, from actually growing so that you can serve more. So let's do that. Dagan and please help heal, prevent, transform my financial challenges. Dagan and please heal, prevent, transform my financial challenges. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now just silently trace. Finish this round and then do one complete round all the way top to bottom. And then you come to a seat. We'll try and observe what's happening within our body, our heart. Come to a seat, place your hands wherever you need to. It could be on the heart chakra, it could be on the lower abdomen or on your lap. Just be comfortable, follow your body's way as well, wherever it's asking you to place your hands. And we're going to just do the yin breathing one more time. Just visualize the frequency of gratitude coming into your entire body, showering you from head to toe. And as you breathe out, letting go. Just take a moment to observe how you're feeling, especially within your heart chakra, your heart. Any vibrations, any sort of temperature change as well. It could be hot, cool, wherever you're, just accept what's happening right now. And it could be because of the meditation or because of your environment. It's quite hot in London still. So, we're experiencing the heat. But it could be heat generated from the meditation. And there's a difference as well. So just observing those changes as different aspects within the meditation. Just do that scan head to toe at a physical level. Just see how you're feeling. Bringing your attention to your emotional body, your heart. Again, just see how you're feeling. And it was a simple practice of gratitude. So just see within your heart and your life. You can experience it as you go, but within your heart you can check how you're feeling. How grateful are you for this breath, for this heartbeat, for this practice that you've been able to do today? Bring your attention to your mental body, your brain, just see how you're feeling. Is it calmer? Is it more balanced, more grounded? And just bring your hands to prayer position by your heart chakra. We close the practice by saying thank you. We thank our soul, heart, mind, and body for being present, for doing this practice, for bringing more gratitude into our hearts and lives so that we can transform negative information with that frequency of gratitude. We thank all the outer souls, including the divine realm, Mother Earth, the universe, the treasures, the calligraphy, and every soul, every saint, everyone that joined today to participate. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. We ask you to respectfully return. And gently massaging your hands, create a nice warmth within your palms. Place them on your eyes. Gently blinking your eyes open. And massaging all over your face, your chin, your jaw, your neck, behind your neck, down your shoulders, all the way down to your hands. You can stretch your hands up. Keep your hands flexed and then just bring them down. Stretch. Push the floor away and shake it. Shake it all about. Keep on drinking water. Water actually helps you ground your energy, center yourself, and dissipate the excess energy that came through the practice. Because sometimes practices actually release blockages, which release excess energy. So you may be a little bit disturbed during the practice, even when it ends. The more water you drink, or, warming drinks as well, depending where you are in this world. Right now in London, you need more cooling drinks. So, just listen to your body, listen to the environment, follow nature's way in that way as well. So love you all. You still have time to join monthly membership. The link is below. Please do join. And it's a continuous ongoing practices that will help you transform your life. So whatever you do in your life, continuity actually matters. So 2 months ago, my husband and I have been doing a lot of swimming. And sometimes when we can't, we just go to the gym or go for a class. We join the gym to be more physically fit. We're actually quite fit to begin with. We used to do a lot of walking and football. But we decided, we need more. And this is what we've, joined the gym, and we've been doing a lot of swimming and a lot of strengthening body sort of exercises that will keep us physically fit as well as we're growing older. But we look after what we're eating, and all these soul healing practices actually help us. And even in the pool, I'm constantly turning on all of these treasures, and I'm doing the mantras. If I'm sitting in the sauna, I'm always meditating, focusing on my breath. I'm always doing the mantras. So I'm practicing. Even when I'm driving back from work, I'm practicing. Going to the pool, I'm practicing. So you can simultaneously do these practices. Flexibility is very key. Because Master Shah says you need 2 to 3 hours practice for chronic conditions. How are you going to, with a full-time job, how are you going to find the time to do 2 to 3 hours practice? You got to sometimes incorporate it into your life in that flexible manner. If you're cooking, cleaning, going for a walk, you can still do your practice. So love you all. Keep on practicing. Keep on joining me. If you need to, pay as you go. So Saturdays, you can do any of those sessions for £10, but 11 sessions for £60, and you get the recording for life. If you ever miss a live session, recording is there. You will receive your blessings one time, but then you can use it as a practice. So why not join and try it out? Try it out for a few months and see how it goes. I can tell you 6 years on, I'm still enjoying the practices. I join all the global sessions. I join to actually enhance my practice even further. I'm always doing the practices. So please join me. The other thing is I am serving at the Chiswick Centre, the London Wellness Centre, this Wednesday. It's their complimentary night. And I'm going to be teaching as a soul teacher. Please join me there as well. You can find the link on if you just go to Power of Soul or Dow Wellness Center London, you'll find the link for the complimentary session, or you can message me and I'll send you the link. Love you all, keep on practicing, and see you at the monthly membership. See you next week for the Monday session. I haven't decided what topic we're doing, but we will do something that will help you transform at various levels. So keep on practicing. Take care. Bye.